Hello. Today we're going to tie a black stonefly, bead-headed black stonefly. I use material-wise, it's a curved caddis hook, black bead head, tungsten bead head. I use any black thread of your choice. We're going to use a little thin, hard fly resin. We're going to have pheasant tail, black pheasant tail. We have these gray synthetic quills, some small black crazy legs or lively legs, and some tighter black dubbing, and black like tinsel sort of, or yeah, black tinsel, I guess you want to call that, and then some black bug skin of your choice. Okay, so to begin, I'm just going to take my thread and wrap it around a few times. Adjust that light a little bit to my eyes. Get it started up here. Get it to the back. Trim my tag. And I take it all the way back into the bend. I adjust my hook. I cheat a little bit here. Just tilt it back a little bit more. Just to tie the tail in. I don't know, I take a little small clump of maybe 5 or 6 pheasant tail fibers. And put them about a hook gap length back. All right. Pull on them a little bit. Wrap them up. Wrap these up a little bit. Way up there. Cut them off. Go back. We're going to put our quill body in. These are really nice. They just sort of peel off. They got a little sticky stuff to them. I really like them. And for the size and shape of this fly, I'll start somewhere right here. Wrap that up. Trim that off. And start wrapping it. Wrap that very neatly, very close. Wraps. I wrap this pretty far forward. I'm going to go over it. It's okay, it just helps to build it up a little bit, the taper. All right, wrap that off. Turns. Cut that off. Now I'm going to readjust my hook. I want to go back to about halfway. All right, I'm going to stop a second. I'm going to put a little bit of put a little bit on there. Hit it with my UV light. it's not tacky. Then I'm going to tie in my, I don't know, tinsel, I guess. I'm going to make sure this goes all the way back. That's where I stopped. Then I'm going to take my bug skin or nymph backing, whatever you want to use for your back there, your wing casing. Give her a little taper. Right. Make sure that goes all the way up there. And I like to hold that, pinch that down on the top there. Make sure she's really right in the center. I'm far enough back. Wrap that up good. Next, I take a little dubbing. Just a little. I'm using some camel dubbing here. Don't need a whole lot. Dub that on. I like to end it in the back. My crazy legs, or lively leg. I don't know why I call them crazy legs. These are the small versions, plain black. It's all done, man. They look really good with those gray quills. All right. Just going to use 2 of the 4 legs, or 2 of the 6 legs. It's a pretty small fly. I just wrap it once or twice. Between the back 2, between the middle 2, and then up front. And I've noticed when I pull them down tight, I pull that in tight. All right, it does funky things with these top legs. Gets them turning fine, but then we just cut that little tag off. All right, cut the back 2 legs off. You can grab them too. Pull on it. All right. Pull this over the 2 here. Make sure you don't get one of your legs caught. This I don't do too tight. I don't wrap that, pull it too tight at first. Wants to wrap that around. Wrap that out like that. Pull up, don't pull down. Like go around the bend, pull this over, my tinsel, whatever. Look at that from the top. Oh, that looks good. Make nice couple turns on that. Pull this up. Trim. Don't worry about getting it too close. Fix your legs if you have to a little bit. I add my whip, a small whip finish here. Pull nice and tight. Take a little bit more of my UV resin glue. That's it for a second. Run down, make that ring casing nice. Really bubble up. Nice smooth bubble. Make it look like there's air in there. And there you have it. Another tiny black stonefly nymph tied by Eric Buskirk. Something you'll find in Buzzy's fly box, in my fly box. I usually find these, especially early season. They're really good. They're good throughout because they're just a tiny little nymph, and they look a lot like a little tiny, mayfly or even stonefly, but I use them for a tiny black stonefly. They work good. Okay, enjoy.